Good morning, Mirek.
Good morning, Maria.
Really nice to see you in this summer morning. Today, I'd like to talk to you about FinTech companies and financial technologies in general, but mostly focusing on the latest trends. FinTechs for many years now have been one of the most interesting destinations for investor capital. And the recent Wirecard scandal, however disturbing, is not going to change it. We've all grown accustomed to online shopping, to cashless payments. So basically, financial technology is making our lives much easier. Mirek, if you could just start with telling me what makes financial technology companies so successful?
Well, thank you, Maria, for that question. It's, fintechs are visionaries. They clearly understand the importance to first envision the opportunity, look for the gap on the market, and work with the customers to change the market. They also understand importance of, innovation design, user-centric design, and time to market. They look for the business partners which clearly understand their business roadmap, services, products, and are keen to join their journey. Of course, all that needs to be supported with, great teams working behind, like the cross-functional teams. You need to be really agile with the proper mindset. But as well, speaking about the time to market, you need to release your product rapidly. So build your MVP, release to the market, measure the customer satisfaction, implement the changes, and incrementally release again and again.
We do have this holistic approach to business. So first context analysis, then business design, then UX design, and then engineering. Let's talk about some examples. What are the specific capabilities that we support our fintech clients with?
Well, some of examples, like we built the user registration and authentication system without integrating to the third parties. Other example is we have in-house built POC, which is recognizing your face to control the employee access to the office. Well, this is something you can basically take and use to build your digital verification and support your onboarding your new customers. Additionally, we work with the traditional banks in building with them their in-house payment systems and in-house functionalities.
And I'm guessing that these in-house capabilities, in-house functionalities are more and more important nowadays.
Absolutely. You mentioned at the beginning the Wirecard situation. Well, unfortunately, but it's clearly showing that the more you have in-house, the more independence you have, and the more control you have over your business processes, and that's very important. And we will be seeing more regulations coming in the future. And on one hand, they will boost the security, the customer security, but on the other hand, they will shift the focus into in-house functionalities. So that's the trend that we will be seeing even more right now.
Mm-hmm. And do you think it's a challenge for fintech companies bringing these functions in-house?
Yes, that's challenging. Well, it's always much more expensive. You need to have a given time to do this. And speaking about time to market, on one hand, you need to, you want to release the MVP as soon as possible. On the other hand, you have to build something on your own. That's not working together perfectly. But, and very, very crucial thing is the know-how, the knowledge desired to build that solution. We as Intive, we have 20 years of experience, industry experience in various sectors.
Let's dive deeper into some of the other trends that are worth mentioning here.
Well, the other trends, I personally like very much if I don't have to go to the branch, to the banking branch. That's very useful if I can sort out all my payments, all my usual transactions on my mobile. So mobile first is the absolute step forward. But you have to also understand your customer. So big data analysis and artificial intelligence. You need to also understand how potentially your customer will behave in the changing circumstances.
The way I see it, from what you said, it's all about three things. It's about imagination, it's about security, and speed. And speaking of speed and time, we ran out of our time for today. Thank you so much for this insight and for taking the time to meet with me today.
Thank you very much. It was a great pleasure to speak to you this morning. Have a great day.
You too. Thanks a lot.